Hey, hello, hi. Welcome back to episode 6 of One Day Every Day. And today we are going to be decorating this part of the outside. Because I'm liking how that looks, but I'm not liking how that looks. So I think we're going to be doing a lot of cover-ups with moss. And I would like to start a little river flow down there as well. So we want to get ideally a ton of stone and moss and bone meal. And before we get started, actually, I made a promise last episode that this episode we would get a dog. So we're gonna get ourselves a dog. That is what we're gonna do right now, because it's been every episode since episode 2 that I've came down here and I've seen a dog. I said I'd get it, but I never had bones, so we're gonna get it this episode. Hopefully we can actually find one, because I wanted to get one last episode. I had the bones, I had everything, but we couldn't find the dog. So I'm hoping we can actually find the dog this time. This episode is going to be one of the longer ones because I'm not going to edit it, because it is really late at night. It is currently 2:30 in the morning and I can't sleep, so we're making an episode and I just want it to be fairly chill. I can't find myself a dog. Of course, it's the one time that I actually have bones that I want to get a dog and we can't find one. Of course. Maybe a bit more further into the jungle there might be a dog. I'm fine looking for a dog because we're not going to be doing too much work on the house, just kind of covering with moss. I'd also like to find one so that I can use the rest of my bones for bone meal. Hello, doggies. Come hither. I will not be Tarzan then. Okay. Hello? Woof woofs. I don't think there's one here. They do it on purpose. They despawn because they know I'm looking for them. I guess we'll just head back up then. Sadly, no dogs. There was like 5 here when I was last here though. Oh, dog! Come here, come here, come here. You better not despawn. Chicken egg. Chicken egg. Chicken egg. How many bones you gonna take, pal? Of course, who's a good boy? You are, yes you are. Okay, I have no clue what we're gonna name him, but if you have any name suggestions, leave them in the comments and I will name the dog after my most liked name. Now we go and we plant moss and we decorate the house. We should also probably work in a dog room. I'd like a room for my dog. Is that another dog? I swear. I saw something move. Or was it a falling leaf? It was a falling leaf. Okay. Back up to the moss tree. I'd like to keep that moss tree, but I'd also like to make a grand moss tree. Could be the... I don't know. I had a thought, but the thought went empty. I have a whole brain, and I somehow can't master a thought. There's the pup. Do I have any wool to make you a little cushion? I don't, but you'll get one eventually, pups. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Oh, chicken! Chicken, 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 chicken! Okay. Don't freak, don't freak. We're gonna make a golden dandelion. Because this is my Chuck. Now, that name might not mean a lot to you guys, but to me, that chicken means the world. I always name my chicken Chuck. It was a thing that me and a dear friend always have. The first chicken in our world, his name is Chuck. Now if he's watching this video, he'll know. That's Chuck. And Chuck is going to look a little different in this series. We're going to hopefully keep Chuck as a little baby. Now, we need a dandelion before he grows up. Now, I could name this episode Finally Getting a Dog or Base Progress, but no. The episode is going to be called The Coming of Chuck. And Chuck, we're going to build a statue for him. Mark my words, there will be a statue of Chuck the chicken. I don't remember when Chuck first began. It was in, I believe, it was a world called Overachievers? Why did I do that? It could have not been that. I think we had a survival world after that, where I know Chuck was definitely in that, but I think it was a world called Overachievers. I could be wrong, this was years ago, but it was so dear to my heart, that world. Both of the worlds, actually. We named the world Overachievers because we were planning to get every achievement in that world and just play it forever. But we just never got any achievements in that world. We would just mess around and build and just enjoy Minecraft instead of going out and actively getting achievements. It was rather fun, amusing. And I guess that's the whole point of life, is don't always strive to be perfect and rush to do things. Just have fun, have your adventures, enjoy the path. Don't just rush to the destination. Golden dandelion, Chuck. You're Chuck now. Now, actually, I do have iron. So can we make an anvil? Do I have any coal? I don't. We need to get more coal, people. Coal. That's what we need. Okay. I can do it with a gold nugget and a piece of paper. And we will make a name tag. And then we're going to make 3 iron blocks, so that we can make an anvil. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. Craft that. I'm going to put the anvil there. And we're going to name him Chuck. I have my caps lock on, great. Chuck. My boy. You're named, and we will make you a home one day inside the Chuck Palace. It's coming. Episode soon. Chuck Palace. I'm sure he'll be glad. I'll tell him after the episode. Chuck has arrived. this world is going to be fond memories of previous survival let's plays that I've done with friends, and we'll make new memories along the way as well that we can have in this world. But Chuck, he will forever be a part of all my world's legacies. This Chuck, he's a beautiful thing. He's a beautiful thing. I just realised tonight we're gonna have to work with phantoms. I might turn phantoms off. I'm unsure. I don't wanna do too much with game rules and everything. But dealing with phantoms every night does not sound too pleasurable. Now what I'm going to do just for right now is change that to my offhand so that I can break a block and replace it. And then I'm not switching every 5 seconds. Where did you come from? Did you come from on top of my house? Up there. Needs lights. Okay. We'll do lights up there soon. Now, can I get rid of all of these trees, please? And some of this. Well, that's spread, but... Do you mind, sir? Or ma'am? We don't judge. Okay, we want to keep some, but not all of it. Just enough. We're running out of bone meal. But that looks fairly nice for now. How does it look kind of from down here? We will tidy this up eventually. This is just very, very rough. Up there I could use some more moss. So I will turn the rest of these bones into bone meal, and we'll go up here and add some moss. And I will also be adding a staircase up, so we're not constantly jumping up and down. I also want to do that over this side eventually. That's for a future episode. Future me problems. Moss. And then we're gonna grow this out. There we go. I think one more there. And that should be good enough. I would like to make some more torches so that we can put some up here so that no zombies spawn and climb on top of my house anymore. We will make this area look very pretty soon. I'd like to mine this out a bit so that we have an open path down to the valley. I will terraform this a bit, so it's not just plain and empty, but it will look rather pretty. I'll put a torch there, just some scattered around the place so that no mobs can spawn. Maybe one over here and up here. I think that looks okay. We'll get some more coal as well. Now, I would like to think about a place where we can put the Chuck Palace. I think above the house. I think, thinking out loud, but I think up towards if I can parkour somewhere here. I think the palace would look good here. A big baby chicken statue. I think that would look cool. Or even up there. But I think there would be a great place for a dark towering tower. With a big staircase up there. It would look magnificent. Now, I would like to get my buckets from the house. And I would like to fill one of them up with some water. And I want to fill this in. I want it to be a big water place. This could be a very big project or a very small one. Depends how we play this out. No, that doesn't refill. No, okay. I will make an infinite source down there. Because with these shaders, I can't properly tell how water looks. If we do that, we do that, and we can just keep going around the edges and fill this in with tons of water. Am I doing this too early in the playthrough? Probably. Is there easier ways of doing this? Probably. Do I care? Undecided. Will this make me regret the next couple of episodes? Big, perhaps. Will it be fun though? Definitely. I don't think that's going to fill in. That's not going to fill in, is it? I think we may leave it looking ugly. But the start of the idea is there. Yes. Yeah. Totally. Start of the idea is definitely there. Okay. What we're gonna do, I think, is we're just gonna mine, because we need some more coal. Because we don't have a lot of that. So, I'm gonna make some torches. We're also gonna make a new iron pickaxe. And we're gonna go get coal and iron and whatever we come across. I wouldn't be opposed to more emeralds. Chuck, I love you, my son. This is my first Java edition, Chuck. Haven't had any on any other worlds that I've played. We might not get coal today, because the sun is rising. Yeah, big mistake. That's future me problem. Not current me problem. But it's fine. We'll get some coal here. I haven't used my shovel yet. I've been needing to get dirt as well. Maybe next episode we can explore and get some dirt. I think that sounds nice. Just a nice exploring episode. Also, I should probably say, I do have a new YouTube series in the works. I will be doing it with a friend, very close friend, and it should be once a week. An episode should come out. I'm not sure whether it'll start this week or next week. We will just have to find out when both our schedules are free so that we can get an episode started. But that is day 6, my friends. Was it entertaining? Who knows? Will it be a pain to edit? No. I'm just gonna stick some music in my editing software and call it a day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching episode 6 of One Day Every Day. I've been having fun, and I hope you have had fun watching it as well. So, thank you so much to everyone who's watched and engaged with my videos. And I've been Azure. Farewell. Bye bye.